What's going on, guys? It's your girl Candace here from Swipes and Giggles, here to give you the 411 of online dating and a little bit more. And you are coming live from my bedroom, honey. Welcome. Welcome. I hope you love it. Um, Thank you guys so much for following me, subscribing to my page. I really do appreciate it. Make sure that you're following me on TikTok at Chayes Inc. CHAYESINC. I don't know why that matters because I am shadow banned like as if I have 200 followers right now, which is ridiculous. But we are 800,000 plus strong. Next goal 90,000, then next 100,000, and soon a million. Who knows? Um, and shout out to everybody who has subscribed to my channel since I posted my last video. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram at Candy Taste Sweet. Twitter is Candy Taste Sweet. I am also on Spark FM, Boston's first digital Black-owned radio station, where is the #1 for urban and Caribbean music. I am on The Tap-In with DJ Slick Vic every Sunday between 1 and 3 p.m. And you can listen to us on sparkfmonline.com, or you can download Spark FM on your iOS and or Android Play stores. So now that all the introduction's over, you can also go buy my merch on chayesink.com. Just hit the little tab in the corner of the left, go down to merch. It automatically brings you to Teespring, and you can look over my merch. I have a shirt that says period. I got merrily melanated. A lot of people have loving that. I have black shirts that say king and queen, more specifically because it's kind of like an individual, like it's only available in black. There's no other colors. So like black queen, black king, kind of thing. But I just wanted to make it like, okay, you just got a shirt that says queen and is black and you just whatever. So I have a lot of other things and trinkets and my vault one and a little things that are on there. So go check it out if you have a little time. I'll put the link down in the description box below. So as you can read by the title, post-COVID trauma or post-trauma COVID, however I label it. I really didn't want to make this a very long video. Once again, like I said, I am working now. It is a Monday night, and I do not want to get into a bad sleeping habit because I already do, and I should have took my melanated gummies by now. But if I did, I would be talking in slurs. So let me get going. As you all know, I had COVID back in September. I made my video, I believe, in the beginning of October, when I felt comfortable speaking about it. A lot of people did not know that I had COVID. And I was making videos the whole time on TikTok. No one knew anything. A lot of people who I had been around only knew that I had COVID. If I hadn't been around you, if I didn't need to tell you, you didn't know. So a lot of people didn't know I had COVID until I was done having COVID. No one knew. More so because I was embarrassed, because I was like, how did I get this? And in my mind, in everybody's mind, you're thinking you have to be wilding out. You have to be walking around here with no mask, be up in people's face, going to big, large gatherings, not caring about people's, welfare. And that was not the case. I was more so outside a lot more in the midst of COVID, kind of like when we went from stage 1 to I think we were in stage 3 at this time. Stage 2 or stage, I think it was stage 2. Stage 2 is stage 3. Stage 2. We were at stage 2 in this time, and restaurants had opened up for outside seating only, and then slowly it had said inside seating but limited amount of occupants in there, obviously. So I was going to the beach, not a lot. I went to the beach 2 times during July. I was seeing friends a lot more, but always consistently wearing a mask and making sure I was around people that I knew were quarantining themselves, and doing their best to make sure that they weren't being sick. I was doing what I could do as best as I could do without doing the best I could do, if I could say that. And in September I got COVID, and the craziest thing about it is my sister, my nieces, my nephews, and my brother-in-law came in mid-August for my sister's birthday, and my oldest nephew, he has a sickness. I don't really want to put his business out there, but he has a sickness, and we can't jeopardize him being sick. And so I made sure that I was around anybody a good couple of weeks before they came. And so when they left, I didn't really feel the need to be out anymore. I didn't feel the need to be taking my weekly walks with my friends like that anymore. I just kind of like decided not to. Um, and I was home majority of the time, and somehow, some way, I got COVID. I don't know. I was home. I was home. My mother complained that I was home in my room all the time and never came out and talked to her. And I was like, "Aren't you like happy I didn't know?" I'll link my COVID story up here somewhere. So to just get into it, when I was speaking about COVID traumatic or COVID post traumatic or post traumatic COVID, whatever you want to call it, or however I title it, I am traumatized from having COVID. Now, I'm not one, I'm a, like, I am a pretty soft person when it comes to certain things. I'm very emotional, very timid on certain topics. But for the most part, I'm pretty good and pretty strong, stay in my own ground, and I do what I need to do as an adult and mostly as a woman. But COVID really has destroyed that. Any comfort that I had in my body has been taken, very much so. Um, After having COVID, it took me a while to be around any friends or to be around out or just to be outside, to be honest. Like I was going to the store and stuff, but even going to the store, I mean I was doing like I did when we first went on quarantine. I'll come in the house, change my clothes, well, take a shower, change my clothes, brush my teeth, wash it out with Listerine, and all that because I was just scared of getting it. And then now having it, now it's like even on a thousand, Um, my friend Victoria forced me to like go out and eat during a time at a restaurant that there was like literally three people there. Wore my mask until I ate. Once I finished eating, put it right back on. Went home, took a shower, cleaned my mouth until like I think it was raw. Just thinking about anything, any breathing, whatever. I don't know. Blew my nose crazy. Took a shower and everything. And even then, the next time seeing people, it took me like 3 or 4 weeks to get to the next point of seeing someone. So, and my friends know how I am. Like my friends rented out a movie theater, which you can do for like $100, and I came in gloves, mask. I sprayed the area with Lysol, wiped it down with Microban 24, wiped it down with Lysol wipes. I mean, everything. And you're like, well, you could have just stayed home, girl. And I could have. Um, but you just need that. You need that feeling of like, it's okay. Anytime I had right before Thanksgiving, like 2 days beforehand, I thought I had COVID again because I had a really bad muscle pain, excuse me, in the top of my body, and I was developing mucus in my throat, and I was just like having these little tiny like coughs as if like when you're like your lungs kind of just like you just get a little like a little recharge, and I was like, oh my God, I don't have COVID again. There's no way I have it again. Like I haven't been doing it. I've been home. I've been home. Like literally, literally home. Like not seeing a soul. Home. Not leaving. Home. I stay here for 3 or 4 days straight. Straight. Would get in my car, drive it around for maybe 20 or 30 minutes just to get the battery going. Get me some food from like Wendy's or Burger King or something like that. Go to the park, eat, and then literally come right back home. Like wouldn't step out my car, nothing. Like I was so hellbound on not getting this again that like I am so stressed out. Like, I have a job now and unfortunately I work in an office, but I needed a job and it's a good job. I like it. But I really wanted something remote because I didn't want to have to deal with all the what I'm dealing with now at work. I come into work, my office is like right when you walk in the door. So I come into work, I close the other door to the other parts of the office. I spray it down with Lysol religiously, and then I cover it up with a little bit Febreze just to give it like a little sweeter smell. I wipe every single little thing down. Um, I hand sanitize before and after doing all of that. I'm wearing a mask. Majority of the time I'm wearing a mask because people, like I said, to go in and out, like you have to go through my office. So my door can stay closed, but people do go in and out. And the people in the office, they haven't been wearing a mask because they're like in their brain, and I'm not shaming them for it, but in their brain, they just go from work to home. So what's the point of wearing a mask? I don't know the people who you live with, but that's besides that point. That's their life. I don't condemn them for not doing it. That's not. I have no ruling over their life. I only have a ruling over mine. And they all respect the fact that I want to wear a mask. They respect it so much. When they go to pass through my office, they already have put their mask on to pass through my office just to give me comfort. And you guys don't understand how much that it really makes me happy that they do that. It makes me feel like you appreciate that I'm being cautious. And my friend's mom who hired me, she got me wipes, disinfectant wipes and everything. Like, they're very, very nice about, okay, I personally don't want to do it, but because you're here, I'm going to make sure I'm making you feel comfortable. Damn, I'm 11 minutes in. Let me just get it together. But yeah, I don't know, because a lot of you guys like when I do longer videos, and then some of you guys don't like it, but more than less like longer videos because they want to hear what I'm saying. But to have had COVID and then living life afterwards has been beyond scary. When I do see a person, I seclude myself in my room for like 5 days just to see if I'm starting to feel something. Like, it's in my head so much that it's crippling. And maybe if it was in everybody's head as much as it's in my head, it wouldn't have spread like it has. And now there's a new strand, and they closed London down. Like, there's parts of Europe that is closed down because there's a new strand popping up over there. They are starting to give out the vaccines and stuff, but you just don't know. For the first time in my life, I've gotten a flu shot. For the first time ever in my whole entire life, I've gotten a flu shot. And even that, I got scared because I started having symptoms like I did when I didn't know I had COVID, but I had COVID. And that scared me. So it's like, you do something to protect yourself, you get scared because it feels like you got COVID. Like, I cough, I'm gonna have COVID. My back hurt, I got COVID. I got a little mucus, I got COVID. I got a little headache, I got COVID. Everything I do, I have COVID. Like, every 0.5 seconds. And I got tested last week while working the first week in the office, and I was negative. And I know I wouldn't have started showing symptoms or even catching it within the first couple of days of me working there. But I'm like, okay, well, at least I know coming into the office I was free, And I now have it in my brain that I'm gonna get tested every week. If not every week, every other week, but I'm gonna try to make it every week because I don't go into the office until like later on in the morning anyway. So it has really just destroyed any type of trust I have within my friends. Like, you can't even trust your friends no more because your friends can be like, oh no, I'm cool and I ain't do nothing, I ain't do that. And then you hear your friend, yeah, my friend just texted me saying that I was at this gathering with like 5 or 6 people and one person came back COVID positive, and now we all have to get tested. It's like people just aren't thinking. Like, people, like one of my friends, she knows somebody who wasn't going out, but they were throwing a bunch of get-togethers and parties in their house. Was having people all up in their house, 10, 20 people all up in their house all the time. No, they weren't going out, but they were having the party coming in. Okay? Was doing it for months, and they just got COVID. And then they're complaining like, yo, how did I get COVID? Like, I don't go out. I just be in my house. Like, you got to watch who you be inviting in your house. You done invited the whole city in your house. How you going to get mad? How you going to get mad at that? Like, it's just really bad. It's just really bad. My aunt and uncle and my cousin have it right now. As you guys know, my uncle had passed away. One of my uncles passed away from it in April. It's just really scary. It's just really scary. And I don't wish this fear or this traumatizing ache on anybody's mind. I hope that no one else gets it. And if you do get it, it goes through you like a cold and you go on about your life and you forget it even happened. Because it definitely has taken a hold on me in the most horrible ways. And my outlets has been social media. Um and then when you have an application like TikTok that for whatever reason finds it funny to label you a problem when you literally go on there and just, I don't know, enjoy and live life. Like, I don't know. It's terrible. Like, and TikTok is really a thing right now. I don't make any money from it. I'm not part of the, uh creative fund or nothing like that. I just like making videos and stuff. And I kind of want that energy to transcend over here because I don't want all of my energy to be on TikTok. And I've noticed that I literally have taken every ounce of my energy and put it towards TikTok. Like I was doing all my lives on my podcast was TikTok. All this was TikTok. That was TikTok. That is TikTok. And it's like, I have so many different platforms. I shouldn't be subjugating myself to one platform that is not going to be giving me the best way to grow myself. Because they've stipend me before in like July or August, and they're stipending me now because I've grown so quickly. I've gained 40,000 followers, 40,000 plus followers in 2 months. That's a lot. And so because of that, they're like, well, what the hell? So if you've stayed here all the way to the end, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Share it on TikTok. You can take this video and put it on TikTok and say, hey y'all, go follow. I just really like to distribute the love and the fun and the energy out to as many people as I possibly can, because it honestly warms my heart to see that I get comments and DMs from people saying, like, you give me confidence. You make me love my body. You make me feel good about myself. And I have bad days and you make me feel good. And, I love to see the about that life energy y'all have when you find out I am shadow banned or someone's doing me wrong or whatever. I just love you guys' energy so much. And I want to have that everywhere. So thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate it. Let me know if you want me to talk about anything or any certain topic, or I don't know if you want me to do a Q&A or a challenge or something. I don't know. Let's see. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Once again, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms: Instagram, Candy Taste Sweet; Twitter, Candy Taste Sweet; TikTok, Chase Inc. You already know. YouTube, Swipes and Giggles. The podcast, you can find me on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. The Vault with Chase. And every Sunday on the Tap In, only on Spark FM, from 1 to 3 p.m. on sparkfmonline.com. I love you. I appreciate you guys. Stay safe. Please wear your mask. And hopefully this will all be done. If I don't see you before then, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, and a hopeful, blissful, Happy New Year.